When you love what you have everything that you need. I go by the name Flamboyant Lifestyle, aka what? Mankind. And there's the Flamboyant Lifestyle interview. Today I have a gentleman in the studio. Yeah, a gentleman. He's going to enlighten us about so many things in this world that we know nothing about. I really know you really want to see this, my guest. So without not wasting my time, let's go for a quick break. When I come back, the guest introduce himself. Stick and stay. Just tuning in, you are still watching the Flamboyant Lifestyle interview. And as I said earlier on, today we have a gentleman in the studio here. He's going to enlighten us in so many things. I don't want to mention anything. So without not wasting my time, let's have real conversation with this our guest that we have in the studio. Okay, brother.
Boss.
Yeah, welcome to the Flamboyant Lifestyle interview.
Oh, thank you.
It's a privilege to have you.
Thank you.
Okay, so what's your name?
My name is Yunusah Nelson.
Yunusah Nelson.
Yunusah
Nelson. Are you a Muslim or a Christian?
I'm a believer.
You're a believer. A believer of what?
I believe in God.
You believe in God.
Yeah.
So does it mean you don't believe in any? You are not in any fraternity of any religious group?
I would say I am a Muslim.
You're a Muslim. Okay, that's what I really want to hear. Okay, and also, where did you grow up?
I grew up at Kalish.
Kalish. Okay, so let's move to your educational background. Where did you school?
My primary school at Ejas Preparatory School.
Ejas.
Yeah.
Okay, is it in Kalish?
No, Kolegono.
Kolegono. Okay, and what about your high school?
I went to Action Senior High.
Action Senior High. Is it the one in Medina?
Yes, please.
Okay, and tertiary?
Tertiary, tertiary, I study IT.
IT.
This A plus technician.
A plus technician. Okay, that's the place. So, is it a laptop or?
I prepare any hardware,
Software, everything. You can do anything. So you can do something like WhatsApp. Anything. Okay, so you're a developer, software developer. Okay. So growing up in Carnation, let's go back to your background. Growing up in Carnation, how was life like in Carnation?
Life was normal. I would say life was normal at Carnation.
Normal. You didn't encounter or see any social vices when growing up in Carnation?
In my area, we have two kind of social background.
Oh, okay.
Whether you're not a drunkard, you smoke, you or you play football, that's what is going on. Or you be like a criminal or stuff.
That's what you Carnation, the place you grew up.
Yeah.
So which social vices did you learn?
Social vice.
Did you learn over there? Did you learn stealing? Did you learn smoking? Did you learn fraud or anything?
None. What I learned over there is football, because my dad was once an ex-footballer.
Okay.
Audi Nelson, Black Star.
Audi Nelson. Which year?
19. I'm a bit confused about.
Oh, okay. About
that.
Okay. So what do you do? What's your profession? You learned earlier on that you are IT expert. Do you have anything that you do also?
Oh, I have a lot.
Oh.
God has blessed me with a lot of talent and a lot of gifts.
Okay, so what are the talents and gifts? Give us some.
One, I can analyze people, their names, their parts, their birth parts, analyze what the child will become. If you know I'm not God, but I can predict what the child will become in the near future.
Okay, so how did you learn all those things?
Since
you said earlier that you are not God, it's only God that can predict, can analyze destiny and all those things. So how did you know that?
I say it's by grace.
Okay, by grace. So okay, let's move to this direction. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the days of the week. Since you say you can predict when a day a child is being born and all those things, are you willing to share those knowledge with us?
First of all, if I would like to share that knowledge with you. Let's start with what human beings are.
Okay, so since you've asked the question, let me ask again. Who are human beings living on this planet Earth?
Human beings. Some will say human beings, we are spirits.
Okay.
Some will say we are just common humans. You see, for instance, the difference between me and you is what? Is what? The sound. What do you hear? You hear a sound.
Yeah.
Before, when you speak, I will hear. When I also speak, you will hear. So there's a spirit living within you, inside you.
Okay. So that means if there's no spirit in any human being, that means the human being cannot make any sound. Okay, that makes sense. And what is the main motive and the main reason why human beings are on this earth?
You see, we have a lot of reasons why human beings are on this earth.
Okay.
Some will say God created us to come and worship and praise Him.
Okay.
Some will say we are on this earth just to help each other, just to help mankind, help the whole universe. It's having different reasons together, but I have my own opinion. You also have your own opinion.
So what's your opinion? The reason why human beings are on earth. What's your opinion?
You see, God brought us to this earth to just to worship Him and to adore Him.
Only to worship and adore Him.
That's what I believe.
Okay, why not? Like God didn't God didn't create us or bring us on this earth to maybe to school or to do all those things, but just to worship and only adore Him.
You see, when it comes to my religion,
okay, that's the Muslims.
Yes, there's a saying that God said, if before you worship God, you have to know Him, you have to study Him first.
How can you know and study God?
Because if you don't know me, can you invite me to your studio?
No, I won't invite you. I know you, that's why.
Yes.
So I'm asking, as a Muslim, how can you know God and worship Him?
God is a supreme.
Okay.
He created us from the dust.
Okay.
When we did other corona, God created us with the water. This is what the sea means. Some also say God created us with what we two things, the blood and water.
The blood and water. That's what God created us with.
We get the semen and blood. First, God, the male we produce is the semen, and the female organs also produce what we blood, which combine. That's why when a human being, like something happens to a human, like he pass out, he smells, or like maybe like he gets like an injured on his feet or something. The soul smells. So the combination of what? Water and blood.
Oh, okay.
So for instance, there's water in you and there's also blood in you.
Okay.
That's human.
So that's what God used to create us.
Yes.
Okay.
Some also say God used dust
to
create us. But God used dust to create only Adam. But we, it uses what? Semen and what? So you say semen and what in blood to create what humans.
Okay. When we are about to start the interview, I asked you which religion fraternity were you in. You said you were a believer. Before I asked you again, before you said you were a Muslim, why did you keep long before answering that you were a Muslim?
I believe in Jesus Christ as a prophet, not God. I believe in Him as a Messiah.
Okay.
You understand? I believe in only one God.
Okay.
I believe in Muhammad is a messenger of God.
Okay.
He's a prophet also of God.
Okay.
You understand? But in every point of view, people would criticize where you are coming from. I believe in everything. If you are a Buddhist, I believe in you. That's your belief. I believe in you. But there's some of your doctrines with I won't buy it.
Okay. So what are some of the doctrines of Buddhists that you won't buy?
That one I've never been there before, so I can't tell.
Okay. What about Christian?
Christian, what I don't buy that Christ is Lord. That's what I don't buy.
Why?
Because in my religion, God said in the Quran, said, "Wala khuduhu sinatun wala nawm." He never sleep or snore, but Christ sleep.
Do you also know that everything is possible for God to do?
That one I know.
So why won't you believe that God can let Gabriel as messenger to visit a virgin, Mary, also to beget a son called Jesus Christ. Do you know that Jesus Christ was not having any human heart intercourse before he begat Jesus Christ?
Even the name in which Jesus Christ is not his real name. His real name is Yeshua or Mashua.
Yeah, Yeshua, that's the Hebrew name.
Yes, but when it comes to Islam, it's what Isa. When they get to where he's coming from, they call him Esau.
Esau.
It is what Isa.
Okay.
There's no letter J in Hebrew language.
Yeah,
so I don't want to go there. It will bring a different.
Oh, we are all learning. We are all enlightening ourselves. It's not like we want debate or fight. We are all one. But education also broadens our mind for us to also know the mindset and the doctrines of different fraternities of religion in the world. So it's not like we don't want anything to come. We are just discussing and also bringing out. Okay. So it's Muhammad, right? Muhammad, that is a prophet.
Yes, I believe in Jesus Christ as a prophet.
Yeah, he said it earlier.
Because when you read the Quran, the last verse, God said, if you're a Muslim and you don't believe in none of his prophets, you are not a believer. Okay. When you say Mu'min, that's a believer. Muslim is a believer, Mu'min, but you are not.
Okay.
So I believe in him personally as a prophet, not God.
Okay. In your Quran, right now I'm having a Quran, I'm a Christian, but I'm having a Quran that I read because I love reading books. Do you know that your Quran states that Jesus Christ, when he was a child, Jesus Christ formed a bed with a dust, and the dust became light and it flew into the air. Because Jesus Christ is not.
It is in the Quran.
It is in the Quran.
Which verse, please?
Oh, you don't want. It's not like I don't want to.
We have the hadiths, the sayings of the prophets.
Okay.
And we have the words. We have the words of God, which is the Quran.
Okay.
So if you are comparing the hadiths with the Quran, you are making a mistake.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. Is it hadiths or so enlighten me? Since you read the Quran a lot, have you heard something like that in the Quran or read something like that in the Quran?
You see, the first miracles of Jesus Christ in the Quran, at the age of 3 months,
okay,
he speak out to his mother. When his mother sent him to his people, and they were asking the mother, where does this child come from? You know, we are coming from a noble and respectable family. And God sent in the Gabriel, which is Jibril,
okay,
to tell her that when they asked her a question, he should use his finger to point on the child.
What is the reason why that's what you used to?
Because God knows what the child did, it was a miracle. So the three, when he pointed a finger on the child, this guy was opening his mouth and said, "Lord, I am Rasulullah, I am what? The Son of God. I was brought from heaven to you, the people of Israel." You see, okay. So that was the first miracles of God Jesus Christ in the Quran. Okay. At the age of 3 months, he speak.
Okay, so the Christians, we believe that Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the light. No one goes to the Father, that's God, except through Jesus Christ. So that's what we believe.
Can I ask a question?
Okay.
So at the time when Moses was alive, so Moses people don't go to heaven.
Okay, Moses people will to depend on how to go to, because the Bible has stated. I'm a Christian and I'm still learning. The Bible has stated that when Christ died, he went there to preach them. It's in the book of Peter. He went there to preach them. So the people who were willing to accept him will be the people who will be saved. That's what the Bible says. So let's read the conversation. So I'm asking you, so Muhammad, how can a Muslim go to heaven?
A Muslim or a believer will go to heaven if he believes in only one God.
He believes in only one God. Okay, so are there so many gods?
We have one God, but there are so many spirits around which helps humans. People will say they are goddess, people say that, people say they are angels, people say they are spirit and stuff. But me, I rectify them, so I don't know how to say it.
You classify them
all as what they are all what spirit, they are what within the of what God. But God said in the Quran that in the year after, He is going to judge a human being in spirit.
Oh, okay.
He brought them to this world to worship Him alone.
Oh, okay.
So we have angels on this earth. They also support humans. We have also other spirits which also what support what humans. That's why I say I am what a believer in Jesus.
Okay, so do you believe in spirits?
I believe in spirits.
And have you seen a spirit before? Do Muslims practice spirituality?
We have what yes, some.
And is it in the Quran for a Muslim to practice a spirituality?
You see, it's in the Quran. It's in the Quran. We have. Let me come. We have. You see, in Christianity, we have the Imam.
Christianity.
Like the Muslim, we have the Imam. When it goes to Christianity, we have what we call what the pastor.
The pastors.
The prophet. When it comes to we call them Alpha.
Oh, okay.
You see. So if only someone can see something in you and tell you what it is, you know what will go to happen, that person is what? It's a prophet. So when it comes to we the Muslim, we say it's what an Alpha.
Okay. To what you are saying, Christians, we don't have any prophets in this end time.
Oh, when you read, you watch the television and media, you see people call themselves prophets.
Okay, let me put this education out there. There is no prophets now on this earth. I'm saying it right now. Because if you're a Christian and you're watching me right now, you'll be confused. Why this guy or this boy or this person, you can classify me as anything that you want. Because the Bible has spoken to us. It's the Bible that we read and we understand things. There's no prophet again, because according to Hebrews chapter 1 verse 1, he said, in the olden days, God spoke to us through the prophets. In the olden days. But in this end time, he has spoken to us through Jesus Christ. So God is not speaking to any prophet, and there is no prophet. The prophets that they came on this earth are dead and gone. And now Jesus Christ is the only prophet that we have to believe in him so that our righteousness will be sealed. This is the education that I'm giving to you. So don't let anyone lie you that there's a prophet here or there. So let's come back to your conversation. You said that, like the way we have prophets and malams, the Muslims also have what? You mentioned the name, I've forgotten.
Alpha.
Alpha and what?
We have Alpha and we have the Imam. When you say someone is a malam, the person is a rabbi, is a teacher.
Malam. But right now, the name malam has become very demonic and evil in certain way. Because you can hear that a malam must help someone to distort man. The person should bring maybe someone's head, someone's leg, someone this. So enlighten us about who is a malam, what should a malam do, and all those, so that we can know that if you are going to a malam's place and the malam tells you to do so or this and that, we know that this is a fake malam.
You see, when it comes to Arabic, we say ustaz. That means what? Teacher.
Ustaz.
Ustaz.
Okay.
Ustaz. That's what? Teacher.
Teacher.
When it comes to the Hausa language, we say malam.
Okay.
Which is what? Also a what? A teacher.
Okay.
So if someone said he's a malam, the question is, does the person teach? What institution does the person teach?
Okay. So a malam should have an institution that he teaches.
Yes.
Okay.
So when you go to our societies, what is called makranta, which is what school, institution.
Okay.
But when you go to the Arab countries, they say what al madrasa, which is what school.
Okay. So a malam is not any ritualist or someone, a herbalist or someone. So why that name has been tagged evil?
You see, it depends on humans. People sometimes don't understand the word malam.
Oh, okay.
Someone is maybe is a spiritualist, but they call himself a what? Why? Because the person is speaking the Hausa, then the person is a malam.
Okay, so a malam should just be speaking Hausa, or it should not be.
That's if you come to me and I'm speaking Hausa and I've put on our gun, how do you call me? You call me a malam.
Oh, okay. Because I don't know.
Yes.
So I'll just call you a malam. That's why the name has been tagged evil. Okay, since you're a Muslim, you worship any spirit or you worship only God?
I worship only God.
So you don't practice any spirituality? Muslims don't do any spirituality, call any jinn or anything?
We have jinn.
Okay.
In the concept of jinn, this is the Quran. They are there.
They are there.
We have the bad and the good ones.
Do you use one or you don't use none?
None.
Why?
Because what God has given to me is bigger than jinn.
So are you trying to tell us that you are bigger than the jinn?
So you see, we human beings are bigger than jinn. It was Anabi Suleiman who was controlling them.
Okay.
And then when Suleiman passed away and they prayed to God, God, hide us from humans, for not for them to see us.
Okay.
So God also listened to their prayers. God also what hide the genes from us.
So he said a man was controlling them.
What's the Suleiman? Solomon.
Suleiman.
Yeah, that's Suleiman.
That's
Solomon.
Solomon. Who was controlling
the genes?
The genes.
Mm-hmm.
So when Solomon died,
they prayed to God. God.
The genes that prayed.
Yes, to God. God, please, we don't want humans to see us.
Do you know the reason why they prayed?
Yes, because Suleiman used them and ruled them very severely.
Okay.
So
that's the good and bad ones, or
both?
Both. Okay.
Both the genes.
Okay. So do some Muslims use the genes?
Some Muslims use the genes.
For what?
Some use them to help them to solve people's problems. Some also use them to just also to go out to do bad.
Is in the Quran for a Malam or someone who can help a person in the Muslim community to use a jinn?
It's not in the Quran, but if you go to other books of the Muslims, they use them they practice them they use the jinns to help people.
Okay, so let's move back to our question that I was asking. How can a Muslim move or go to heaven when the person dies?
That's why it's only God who will judge, who knows the person who will go to heaven. Maybe I, for instance, that's why I said in this world there are good things in this world, whether good or bad. If I'm speaking the truth, the other one is what? Whether I'm lying. Understand? It's only God who knows. So God said we shouldn't judge.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Can a human being be a good person?
Yes.
How can a human being be a good person?
The question was, if I'm a bad person and I want to commit a crime and people are after me, they want to kill me, and I rush into and I ask, master or boss, please, people are chasing me just to kill me. I need your help and you hide me. And the people just rush into you, they ask you, I don't see certain man over here, blah, 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 blah. So you ever see any man when they left?
Is that your question?
And they left. And they left and they go. And my question was, if you give me to them and it's not they kill me, have you do a good thing or a bad thing?
Okay, since we are in a country, we are being governed by a constitution. So if they are chasing you as a thief, I'll plead with them that you beg. After that, I'll send you to the police station. You see, I'll send you to the police station so that investigation will be done whether you are a thief or you are not being a thief.
At that moment, they are not going to listen to what you are pleading.
How will you know that they won't listen to my plea? Because it's not all of them that will be evil.
Because if out of 10 people are 5 will be negative, 6 will be negative, 4 will be positive.
That's when I'll come in to enlighten them. That if you are being caught, let me do this education out there. If you are a citizen over here and you meet a thief and you are trying to beat the thief, it's not right. If you have caught a thief, send the thief to a nearby police station and let investigation to be done. You don't have any right to lay hand on any thief. It's not in our constitution. It's high time our laws have to be working, because if the person has told you something, fine, because you suffered before buying it. But I don't have the right to beat the person for the person to die. Send that person to police station. Let the police do their work, because our taxes are being paid to the police people. Think that has bothered your mind that I don't think this,
or maybe in general.
In your religion.
I would say no.
Are you sure?
I would say no.
Okay, when it comes to general.
When it comes to general, in terms of maybe bad people, God, it comes about people.
Okay.
You see, our leaders should preach about what forgiveness and what and fairness.
Okay.
Mm. When, for instance, when like there's a what misunderstanding between a Muslim and a Muslim man, what what will happen? My fellow brother would draw a knife, or just would like will act in a bad way. It's not good.
Okay. In Muslim fraternity, we have so many sub fraternities of Muslims. We have the Boko Harams. We have the Asha. I don't know whether you know what I'm saying or something. Why?
I am in Ghana. I don't talk. I don't speak about the outside country.
Okay, but they are also Muslims.
You see,
Why
I'm
do?
coming. We have other Christians out there.
Okay.
They do bad things. They kill people. They slaughter people. Do a lot of bad stuff.
I'm not saying.
Are they also a Christians?
What I'm saying is that we have so many people and are Muslims. We have our Boko Haram's Muslims.
I can't judge. It's only God.
No, I'm asking.
If
it's a question I'm asking. Answer my question. Is Boko Haram Muslims?
If my personal point of view, I'll say they are not.
Why are not they Muslims?
Why do you have to kill
because they've been reciting the Arabic and all those things, slaughtering people.
Why do you have to kill someone?
I have to ask your people because I'm just asking. I'm not trying to be.
God said we shouldn't kill.
Okay, so they are not Muslims.
Why do you have to kill someone?
So
if someone has committed something which is not good, you have no right to take the person.
Oh, okay. So killing don't have to be judged by the person.
No.
So we should leave the people to kill.
No. Why should I have to kill in the first place?
Oh, okay. Maybe the person, because the Boko Haram people have been reading certain books and all those things, certain pamphlets and all those. They say they kill those people because they don't believe in only one God. That's Allah. So if you don't believe in that, they have to kill you because they said if they kill you, they will get a medal or they'll get something in heaven when they get to heaven.
In which verse did the Quran said if someone do something and commit something, they should kill it?
But they are using the Muslim fraternity.
That's what I said. They are our leaders to preach against that thing.
Okay. So our leaders, you have to be preaching against those things. If you're a Muslim leader, you are a Malam, you are the Prophet. What's the name again?
We have Imam, we have Alpha.
Alpha. Be preaching about those things because those people are spoiling the fraternity of what? Muslims. So I learned earlier on that if you're a Muslim, your good deeds will send you to heaven. Do you believe in that?
Yes, I believe in that.
So why do Muslims wrap people when they are dead? Why do they wrap them, not putting them in coffin, but just put them?
In every religion, we have what we call doctrines.
Oh, okay.
That's our doctrines.
That's your doctrine. You don't have to use coffin to bury any corpse. You don't have to do anything. The conversation is getting interesting. And I said earlier on, this is a very gentle man. He has enlightened us a lot. I know you are enjoying this conversation. We are going for a quick break. When we come back, the conversation continues and we wrap up. Stick and stay. If you just tune in, you are still enjoying the conversation, as I said earlier on. This is a flamboyant lifestyle interview. And brother is enlightening us. I said earlier on, he's a very gentle guy and he's enlightening us more when it comes to the Muslim fraternity. And we are also learning what the customs and doctrines about Muslims fraternity. Okay, we are back, brother. I want to ask you, the genes in the Muslim book or something that you said earlier on that Suleiman was controlling them. And I asked earlier on that as Muslim people, have you been using those genes or those things? So, as a Muslim, how do people perform when someone needs something, when someone is in need, when someone is in all those things? What do you people do? Like the way Christians, if someone is sick, someone will send the sick person to a pastor. The pastor will pray because of the person's belief. The person will pray. So, how do Muslims work?
We have so many ways of solving people's problem.
In the Muslim fraternity.
Yes, we have what we call the Isabi.
That's what.
They are the checking of numbers.
Oh, okay.
We have Turabi, the checking of stars.
Oh, okay.
So for instance, some use Turabi to check whether what is going on in your life, what is happening to you, what is going on, whether spiritually or physically.
Okay. So the Turabi, how was it discovered?
Oh, Turabi was discovered from the ancient time.
That the stars, is it not sorceress?
You see, let's come to the Christianity time. How come the three wise men get to know Christ has been born? It was through Turabi and Isabi.
Oh, okay.
And they get to know that Christ has been born. Christ was born on this day.
Oh, okay. Those are the astronomers, the
Yes,
people who read stars and all those things. So if people you read star to solve other problems. So if the person is sick, you are going to read the person's star
first to check whether the sickness is from what is a spiritual or physical.
So if it's spiritual, what do you people do?
Then everyone and style of what treating a spiritual issue.
Okay.
I, for example, if I have my way of what treating a spiritual disease or spiritual sickness.
Are you a spiritualist or a herbalist?
I always say I'm a servant of God.
I'm a servant of God.
Yes, I'm a servant.
So how can you read stars, the Turabi and all these things?
That's what I said. It's my grace and it's a gift.
Oh, okay. So continue your conversation. How do you discover if the person is sick? How do you treat the sickness and all those things? You were saying it. So
for instance, let me say, if someone is called Charles.
Oh, okay.
We have some vibration in the person's name, which in the long run it will cause the person's what sickness. It will cause the person to what and the person's weaknesses.
Okay.
Well, for example, like if someone is Charles, the person is what like entertainment, very responsible, like drinking, eating a lot, talking too much, talking and stuff, very responsible. But when you eat too much, they have the weaknesses of what is called the stomach, whether the person is going to affect it, what the lungs, what the intestines, the liver, the stuff. So when you check the sickness is in the person's name, then you go by it's the person's name. But if they spiritually, when the spiritual aspect.
So this is when if the person discover that he doesn't know what is worrying him.
Yes.
That's what
the person what has gone to what hospital. And they are diagnosed, they say, oh, this sickness is not the spiritual, it's not the physical something now. There I'll go by the spiritual aspect.
Okay, so Charles and what again?
Oh, now I'm just using Charles as
an example. Oh, okay. So why do Muslims use the tasbah?
We use tasbah to just to praise. It's called countess.
Countess.
It's like if I want to praise, say God is what great, Allahu Akbar.
Okay.
And I want to praise God like 2,000 times. I'll just use the tasbah. It's like it's 100. So if I go 100 for 10 times what it's 1,000. Okay. So I'll pray God. So God is great. God is great.
So it only means God is great.
Can we use the tasbah to do a lot of things?
Okay. So what can the tasbah be used for?
I can use tasbah. I use tasbah to praise God.
Okay. And what?
Some use tasbah to also to provoke jinns.
Jinns. Oh, okay. Okay. To invoke jinns.
Yes.
Okay. And what again?
But the tasbah is mostly people also use it for what he said. It's like what to praise God.
So why are people using it to invoke jinns?
Maybe for instance, if you want to call a jinn like Yunusah,
okay,
or Ham, we have numbers.
Oh, okay.
To call before they will give it what will come.
Okay.
Maybe you say if you call a feature, you have to mention this like maybe 10,000 times. So the time you read the number, it will appear to you and you will stop.
Will you see it?
You will see them. You will see him. But the way you will count, the way you will appear, if you have the heart, it's over to you.
The way you are speaking, that means have you called a jinn before?
Me, no, I've never called a jinn before.
So how did you know how to call them, like Shasha and all those things?
It's you see, because that's why I said it was all about education.
Okay, so you learnt it.
Yes.
Okay, and what again? Like Shasha and what spirit again?
We have a lot of jinns.
A lot of jinns. Okay, so you've not used any jinn before?
Never in my lifetime.
Okay. And brother is saying that you have never used any jinn before. We don't know. I don't know whether it's a Muslim that he don't want us to know that he has used a jinn before. But I know that he has used, but he don't want to tell us.
I have never, ever in my life, I can swear with my life,
Okay.
I have never, ever
Call a gene
before.
Okay, that's what a brother is saying. It's a very nice conversation that a brother gave to us. So we are just wrapping the conversation. So do you have any last words or a final word? If you come here more often, but do you have any final words to the religion fraternity, to the youth and anything? So give us your last words.
What I have for the youth is that life is all about patience.
Okay. Look into the lens and tell them.
Life is all about patience, respect, and humbleness. If you humble yourself, you get where you want God to reach. And if you also be patient in everything you do, you will get what you want. The place where you get to your destination. The difference between a run and a what and a study is what is walking. If you are running, the next one is what you walk, and before you stop. Before you will stop. You start walking before you start to run. So life is all about what? It's a gradual process. You have to be patient, humble, and be respectful. And you achieve what you want to achieve in life.
Okay. He said you have to be humble and also be patient. Yeah, I know. Be humble and be patient is very vital information the brother has given to all of us. I've learned something out from it. I'll be humble and also I'll be patient. I go by the name Flamboyant Lifestyle, aka what Mankind. Thank you very much for your time, for watching this lovely and wonderful and educating interview. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. It's Flamboyant Lifestyle. Subscribe to the channel. And also make sure that you share this video. Share this video to a brother, a sister, any person that you come contact with. Let the person subscribe to the channel and also share this video for the person to also be educated. Thank you very much, and make sure everything that you do in this life, persistence, determination is the key to success. Bye-bye.